Food and Wine Festival is back, guys, and I'm here with all the top tips for you first timers that have never been. Hey guys, I'm Meg and welcome back to my channel. Let's get straight in with tip number 1 for Epcot Food and Wine Festival. One of the best tips I can give you guys heading to Epcot Food and Wine Festival is to make a plan of action. Epcot Food and Wine Festival is around the whole of the World Showcase in Epcot and it's a lot bigger than you think. The Epcot Food and Wine Festival gets bigger and better every year, and that's why so many people love it, but it's so good to have a plan of action, so I recommend checking out all the menus before you go. This makes it so much easier seeing as the Epcot Food and Wine Festival is stretched around the whole of the World Showcase. It's great to get there with your plan, know your menus, know where the booths are, and go straight there and grab your favourites. It's also a massive time saver because you don't have to queue for a booth, get there and realise the food you want is actually not to your taste. I also recommend actually making a list of all the menus and maybe a little tick box. You can go around and tick off the things to make sure that you guys have everything that you wanted. When you guys head to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival and you're packing your bag for that day, be sure to pack a tray. Now here's a scenario for you. You've gone to your booth, you've ordered maybe about 4 or 5 different meals, maybe to share with your friends and family, which is always a good thing to do so you can taste loads of different things. And you've got these 4 or 5 meals, your table is about 100 meters away and you don't have anything to carry your food on. It just makes it really easy to transport multiple meals back to your table, and also it saves you having to queue up again at the same booth for a different meal. Another tip for you first timers is to bring your own refillable water bottle. Not only are you traveling around so many different booths trying so many different food, but you don't want to have to slow up and keep buying another drink. Not only are you going to save about $4 to $5 on drinks, but it's also going to help because you're traveling around those booths trying so many different flavors and cuisines. It's always really helpful to have your own water in your bag. You can easily fill it up and you can just keep going, keep trying different food, and you're not interrupted on your travels. Following on from that, it's also really good to do your research. Now, not only can you research your menu, look what you want, see where the booths are, where you can get that item of food, but you can also find food that suits your preferences. So here I'm talking about vegan options, gluten-free options. Make sure you guys find them out so you don't waste your time on booths that don't offer those things for you. Another thing that's great about the Epcot Food and Wine Festival is it gives us a chance to try something new. So go ahead with an open mind and don't be afraid to try something a little bit different. What I tend to do is go with a big group of friends or family. Now, when you get all these different meals, get a few and share them, because what you don't like, there's bound to be someone that's going to love it, and it means that you can taste so many different things. So probably helpful going with people that actually want to share, because then you guys can all chip in and try each other's. If you guys are planning to head to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival on your 2 or 3 week trip to Walt Disney World, let's say, then always try to go in the week. Now this is because Florida residents do tend to go in the evenings. Maybe they'll go for dinner and travel around the World Showcase and have a little bit of a nibble of each thing, or they'll go at weekends. It will be a lot busier. So if you are only there for a certain amount of time, so if you have traveled to Walt Disney World for a 2 or 3 week holiday, do try and go in the week, and maybe try and get there as early as possible as well. Not that you may not fancy it kind of for breakfast, but the earlier the better, because it won't get as busy in the week. Also, if you can, try and go in the middle of the festival. So we're talking late September to the middle of October, avoiding the holiday weekends. Also, if you are on a Walt Disney World holiday and you have the use of a magic band, then use it. Not only does it make it a lot easier getting this food, but also there are some that are snack credits, so make sure you have a look down that menu, look for that little meal plan sign, and you may be able to get it as a snack credit, which is even better. For people who are visiting the Epcot Food and Wine Festival for the first time, I think you guys should consider definitely getting a Food and Wine Festival passport. Not only does this festival passport have a map, which is really helpful so you can find your way around and plan your route, it actually has a guide, so it shows you all of the best things and where to find them. The main thing that I like about the festival passport is you can look down at your guide and you can actually use it as a checklist to tick things off, things that you haven't done, and that also helps if you can look down and see what things you haven't done, so you guys know that you definitely want to come back. That actually moves me on to my next tip, and I would actually consider, if you guys have time, coming back to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival a few more times than just once. This is only because on our first visit we may get a little bit excited at the first booth, eat way too much, and then you never know, you would have missed so much more opportunity to try so many more different cuisines. If it is your first time going to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, then I definitely recommend getting something called the sampler package. This sampler package is around $65 and you get 8 tickets to buy from all the booths around the World Showcase in the Food and Wine Festival. As long as you guys buy something over $5 every time, you're definitely getting your money back. You can buy the sampler package from the Festival Centre and a few other locations around the World Showcase. What I like about the sampler package, especially if it is your first time, then it gives you the chance to travel around around and actually buy things that you're interested in. With 8 tickets, you could get so many different cuisines from so many different booths. Another plus point about the sampler package is you do get a free pin, which is always really nice to say that you've been to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. There you have it, guys. There's my top tips for if you're heading to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival for the first time. If you are, then remember to let me know in the comments, and remember to ask any other questions that you might have. And if you guys want to see any more Disney deals, tips and tricks from me, then remember to hit that notification bell and click that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Dream big, make magic, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!